I'd stop having my friends check my location after getting an Uber. It kind of just exists.
My baby daddy got the weakest ops. He just keeps coming home alive. Not located in 4250 North Kimball.
Arrested for assault on his pregnant girlfriend.
Why we see so many black athletes date white women.
In the suburbs, you have more married couples, people that really love relationships. They're not screaming they don't need a man.
Do you think most Peruvians like foreigners?
Foreigners like you?
Yeah.
Something serious with you. The girl said, I guess the girls could get emotional.
You think they're like that?
Yes.
Hey guys, welcome back to More to Life. Before I get into this video, I ask that you like, comment, subscribe. Also, smash that notification bell just to be sure you get on my videos as soon as I release them. Let's get right into this.
There's no more males left. We don't know what happened to them. We don't know when they're coming back. But what's something you...
The way I would dress like the biggest biddies out all the time. My flat-chested little biddies out. I'd sleep with my windows cracked. I live on the first floor in an apartment. There's no bars on the window. I can't do that now. I'd walk my dog all hours of the night. 3 a.m., don't give a f***, we're taking a long walk, babe. I'd also listen to my music full blast while I was walking so I didn't have to be aware of my surroundings. I would sit in my car in an empty parking lot. I'd also sit in my car and take my sweet time getting ready to go when I'm at the gas station. Speaking of the gas station, I would go with a full beat every time I went. I would drink more, I think, especially in public. I'd wear a bathing suit top when it was really hot out. I'd go swimming at public pools. I'd wear my swimsuit at the beach. I'd stop having my friends check my location after getting an Uber. I would kind of just exist, to be honest.
Man, this is sad. You know, all of the things men provide, like when women, do you watch those videos when guys are on light poles, when guys are picking up garbage, and guys are fixing power lines in the craziest places? So within a week, you would have tons of garbage, the streets would smell, you wouldn't have food, you wouldn't have electricity. There's so many things that men actually help run. If you took the time and was a decent woman, a decent human being, instead of blaming everything on men, you'd realize that.
After his baby mama calls out his ops and dropped his address on Facebook. So she goes to post, my baby daddy got the weakest ops. He just keeps coming home alive and untouched. Ain't he snitch on half of y'all? Ain't he rob half of y'all? Anyways, he is not located in 4250 North Kimball. I repeat, he is not.
Snitch.
That's sad. So people then took screenshots of her Facebook before she took it down. She started deleting pictures of her baby daddy. And here is a post that she had the nerve to repost from his father or his family, basically asking for help if anybody knew of any information and letting people know that he had passed away. This is a news article that shows the two images of the two suspects who are the ones that allegedly had shot him while he was sitting on his porch. This is just another article that gave a little bit more details. There you go. You can see the address right there, 4200 block of North Kimball Ave, which matches the address that she had put on Facebook. And it just says that the victim was a 25-year-old man and two people approached on foot and opened fire while he was sitting on his porch minding his own business. He suffered from 5 gunshot wounds and unfortunately 2 hours after arriving at the hospital, he lost his life. So here's where it got a little interesting in regards to what people were uncovering on Facebook is once they started digging in and looking up police records, they found that there is a woman by the name of Marlene, age 26, from that area who was arrested back in August. Crazy thing is she was arrested for domestic battery and bodily harm. So reading through the comments on Facebook, there were people that were claiming that they were aware of what was going on with this couple's relationship and how she would put her hands on Bernardo, the victim. So now who really ends up having to pay for this? That poor child that now lost their father. And to be honest, I'm not going to hold my breath and wait to see if she gets arrested or she gets charged because we all know how this works. Oh, not to mention, I found several posts just like this one where women thought this was just hilarious, apparently, and they're also claiming that they want to do this to their baby daddy. This is a sick world we live in.
It sure is. And who are the most hateful? A lot of times is women. But you know what, though? There may be hope, just like what happened with the Brick Lady situation, right? She evaded, asked for money, then came down to it. She got arrested. Now she got locked up. It was given jail time, right? So this woman pretty much responsible for murder. So hopefully we see some charges filed, the lady thrown in prison, and given a proper time, as she should. She should be charged like a man, right? You know how they give women less time? It's wild. Women don't know how to have it.
Bad news for the NFL superstar, man. Arrested for assault on his pregnant girlfriend, man. I don't know the situation or the details, so just pray for the best, man.
Man, he could have been a little over aggressive with her. I don't know. You never know what happens in domestic violence, right? She could have put her hands on him, like nobody knows. But then this is why this next video happened.
And I'm more than convinced that that is a big reason why we see so many black athletes date white women too, or date outside their race. You know, there's a dynamic with, these white athletic teams because white men own those teams. They try to mask it as preference. Oh, I just prefer to date outside my race. But it's not really you preferring them. It's really you using, I'm going to use white women as an example. It's really you using white women as pawns. Oh, if the white man dates white women and I date white women, I'm that much closer to being just like the white man. No.
Now, you heard what she said. That's way off. But guys usually are dating white women because they're less of a headache. Not because of what that woman said, right? Also, guys are coming up in areas around them. But I think it's a little bit of both. But what are guys taught? Guys usually are taught by other athletes, right? They see other athletes doing it, and they're told. They're told. You see things happening with certain players after a while, you start realizing, hey, I need to follow a certain trend. Or if that's not the case, right, and you do want to get with a black woman, get with a woman that has some sense. Not a project baby, right? Don't come up with any project babies and save her, right? Get with a regular black woman, a woman that has some sense. And hopefully she won't be like one of the football wives or basketball wives. You already know about that, where the woman's straight from the ghetto and gives you that same drama just in another way. You don't need that.
Why are black athletes only dating white women? They're only dating white women. They're corny. They're lame, this and that. Let's talk about it. So why are many black athletes dating white women? There are many answers to this question, but let's get into number one. It depends on where they were raised. See, I played college football for about 2 years. And when I met my teammates, some of those guys, they just liked white women, but they were raised in the burbs and played ball in the burbs. They weren't from the inner cities. And who lives in the suburbs? Of course, white women. Like be real. So sometimes you're just a product of your environment. Like, listen, you got to understand how much college costs. And who do you think is attending college? There's not a lot of broke students attending these bigger schools. Unless they're just so nice that they get a scholarship. Other than that, bro, they can afford it. And typically the people that can't afford college are people from the suburbs that grew up in nice areas and people that have been having money in their family. So that's number one. Two, and it's all about actions behind women. See, I don't really do the race thing, but I do the area thing. So in the hood where I'm from, we have a lot of women that are quote unquote ratchet, like Sexy Red, listen to Sexy Red, do the same thing Sexy Red does, things of that nature, real ghetto. But when you're in the suburbs, you have more married couples, people that really love relationships. They're not screaming they don't need a man. Some of these parents are really teaching their suburban kids to get married in college. Some of my white teammates got married in college at 18. Well, a lot of those suburban women, not just white.
You heard what he said? Some of his teammates got married in college. And that's what these white women are doing. And they also see the potential in these guys when they're young, right? These kids grow up a lot of time. Sometimes they have them in high school. Or they catch him right when they're in college. Okay. Say even if he's not a star right away, right? She stays with him. Why? Because that guy may be a superstar. And when he gets the bag, she deserves it. But let me let him finish.
But suburban women are raised differently from inner city women, which typically are black. So they tend to know how to treat a man, be around a man, respect a man. things of that nature. And let me be clear, it's not all. Some suburban women can be out of character. I've met some. And some inner city women can be respectful. Let's get that clear. And like I said before, number 3 is kind of like number 1 and number 2. It's all about your environment. See, when you're in the suburbs, you tend to have more households, 2-parent households. In the hood, you don't have that. And to be honest, it's really about where you're from, bro. Like, I've seen it all. I had homies in college from the burbs, lived in good areas that they were around white women. That's what they're just used to. I really wouldn't just say race, bro. It's just like either you're dating a woman from the suburbs or you're dating a woman that is from the hood. That's all it is. Suburbs, hood. I had black teammates from the hood. I had black teammates from the suburbs. So it's whoever they just related to the most. So let's just kill the whole black athlete topic, right? Because we obviously know it's black athletes that date black women, right? I would hope so. All about who you relate to the most. That's all it is. I'm telling you.
It's kind of like when you see Bronny James, right? He went to high school prom. He took a white woman. You see a lot of players in basketball teams, football teams, taking white women because of that situation, right? But at the same time, I think not just look to, as I explained, not look to white women, but look to what you like best. So it doesn't matter what these women think. Same way how they're bashing passport bros, trying to tell guys who to choose. It's the same thing they do to guys who stay behind. They do it to everyone. And why? If you're not fit to be on the team when it's being ran, or if you're not fit to be coached, because he's the player. He's the coach. He's the player when he's playing, but he's the coach. He's the one that's going to bring in all the money, everything. You got to be a team player. You got to be able to play ball. And most women are not trying to do that.
So what do Peruvian girls want from men? From a foreigner?
Have fun.
Have fun.
Have fun.
Do you think most Peruvians like foreigners?
Like foreigners like you?
Yeah, extranjeros.
Yes.
Yeah.
Girls.
You heard it. She said it herself. Not just Peru. Girls all within that area, all within the vicinity of South America, right? They want to be around American men. Why is that? They like the music, right? So when they see you, sometimes they see the guy that was on TV. It doesn't matter if you don't look like him. They want to feel your presence. And then when they're around you and you're talking a certain way and you have a certain character, they get all mushy inside and, you know.
Because they are more handsome for the girl.
Foreigners are more handsome.
Yes.
Really? Why?
That Peruvian men. Yeah.
Why?
Girls think that.
Yeah.
A lot of girls. I guess the men too for the girls.
Are Peruvian women looking to get married, or are they just, or are they liberal? They're liberal.
No, girls likes get fun here.
They only like to have. They like to have fun.
Like foreigners, girls like get fun too. Not only people from another country. Girls, no, where's foreigner, and okay, we are going to get fun.
So they
Both.
don't.
But I guess if you said something like, I want something serious with you, the girl said, I guess the girls could get emotional, get happy.
You think they're like that?
Yes.
This is the way.
I think that.
So they should come to Lima to look for a girlfriend and they have fun.
So you already know. I mean, the thing is, and what a lot of guys got to understand, right? And what this is being showed by guys traveling out, guys moving around. You see every area a man goes to, he has success. Everywhere passport bros are going, they have success.
That's what we do, right? Yeah.
That's why these modern women are pissed. They see it. They watch it. Do you know how many videos myself I put on TikTok of guys having success in the Philippines and guys going all over to other countries, right? They choose to ignore it. Why? Because we're going to paint the narrative. They want to paint the narrative about us.
I don't know. You can go to parties.
Okay.
To parties. You can go to Cusco.
Okay.
To points of I don't know how to say.
What do Peruvian, like, what do you like to do for fun?
for fun.
Yeah, what do you like to do for fun?
Well, people like me go to the cinema perhaps.
You like to go to the movies?
Yeah. Sometimes parties.
Okay.
Sometimes parties and drink a little of alcohol. A little.
You like alcohol? A little?
I like a lot wine.
You like wine? Okay.
Wine. Beer, not too much.
Mm-hmm. Is beer popular with women here? Okay, a lot of women like beer.
Yes.
Okay, in the United States, a lot of women don't like beer. No.
Yeah. What else? That's all, I guess.
Yeah, so that's it, man. The world is your oyster. So get out there. And as you see, she was bad, right? This happens everywhere. There's baddies everywhere. If you dress nice, that's one thing I have to repeat. If you dress decently, shave your face, don't go outside with, you guys know what I'm saying. Don't go outside with yourself looking all crazy and all out of sorts. You too will get women. It's not that hard. And that's why guys are leaving, because they realize
This is the way.
passport bros, cash for no. It's definitely more to life than staying home and going through that nonsense back home. See y'all next video.